it become L2, L3, senior technology, L1, L2, L3, then principal technology and distinguished technology. That is how it goes. Okay. Here, number of, it's not like you are 3 years of experience, 4 years of experience, then you will get into the next competency. It is not going to be like that. There are people who are with the 2 years of experience who has demonstrated extremely well, right? Who are so passionate about programming and who has done excellent job. They will be, and they are able to demonstrate the competency that required to play a higher level. They will get their competency change and keep on moving. What I mean to say here is your growth or your career growth will be accelerated in the power programmer career stream. Okay. So that is, I just want to talk about we spoke about the power programmer, strategic technology unit, and we spoke about the different roles are there. And I'm going to talk about the evaluation. I think evaluation, there is no change in the evaluation, right? We are going to have a coding assessment, which is going to have simple, medium, and hard. 3 questions will be there. And based on how you are performing, you will be invited for the interview. Okay. And the interview, again, it will be, you will be, there will be questions specifically around the coding, and then they'll be checking or they'll be evaluating you on the major that you have taken, right? If you are computer science, there will be questions around what you have learned in your college. Okay. And of course your communication skill also will be tested. So these are the aspects that will be evaluated as a part of the uh, interview. Okay. But before getting into the interview, right, probably I want to talk more from the coding part of it. Okay. Probably what we can do is, once the coding assessment is done and the people are shortlisted in the coding assessment, we can have one round of a discussion with you to see what will be expected in the interview in detail. Okay. So let's focus right now on the coding part of it, how you can clear it and get into the interview. Okay. So this is the usual thing that we will do. As Kirith has mentioned, we have slightly changed it for your requirement, right? Because since you are already have Infosys offer, we want to give you some more benefits in terms of giving you the upgrade, right? Not only the giving you the upgrade, we are going to conduct an enablement program. Like next to, I think, around 3 weeks, there will be a we are going to have an enablement session. And this don't miss this enablement session, because this is going to be very, very crucial for you to clear the coding assessment. Okay. And as I mentioned, this coding assessment, right, this enablement program is conducted by not only by a regular tutor or someone. These are the people who has already gone through the power programmer coding assessment interview and who are already performing the role as a power programmer. Okay. And we are going to meet specialist program. As a matter of fact, we have Shubham, right? Shubham, who is going to be one of your mentor who joined with us. He is going to be one of the mentor who will be conducting these enablement sessions. Not only him, we'll be having some more folks who will be joining from the power programmer team, who are going to help you, who are going to guide you how to crack the power programmer. When I say power program coding, when I say crack, right, crack in the sense in terms of enabling you. Because what we have recently seen, right, we have seen people who has done a lot of competitive coding or competitive contest in lead code or hacker rank or hacker earth, right, where they are saying, I have done so many problem solving, I have done around 1,000 problem solving, but still I'm not able to crack the Infosys coding assessment. I think you would have heard it and all those stuff. The main reason what we understood from those folks is, yes, you are able to take those 1,000 problem statements or the coding assessments, right? But the underlying, okay, when you talk about the different data structures and algorithms, all those stuff, right? Understanding is not that clear. That is becoming a major hurdle for people to clear the coding assessment. That is exactly where the enablement is going to focus on. By the enablement is going to talk about what are the different data structures are there, what are the different algorithms are there, how we can go about enabling you into that one in terms of understanding what the way and how it has been implemented, right? Which will help you to think through when you are going to come up with a solution. Okay. And we are not going to stop to that level. We are going to have our tutor or a mentor who is going to say how you can break down the problem statements, how you can come up with the solution, and how you can optimize it with respect to the time complexity or space complexity, right? We are going to have that kind of a discussion. Okay. In addition, we are not going to stop there. In addition, we are going to give practice tests, and the practice test will be discussed, and we are going to give a mock assessment, and the mock assessment also going to get discussed. So you are going to have plenty of opportunity to do that, to enable yourself. All we need from you is in terms of discipline and commitment with respect to you are showing up for the uh, enablement program, and make sure to take the practice test, and make sure to kind of understand, try it out, whatever been taught, right? That is only maybe 30 percentage, and just 70 percentage need to come from you. You have to practice yourself. I'm hearing there are people mentioning about I may have a semester and all those stuff. We understand that. That is also very important. But this is also very crucial to take yourself to the next level or upgrade yourself. For you, do not miss it. Okay. So that is where I'll stop it. See, with me, I have Rohini, who is a program manager, and she is going to be the program managing the entire enablement program. Okay. And she's going to quickly walk you through the plan, what it is, and when it is going to happen, when the practice sessions are going to happen. All those things are going to take care of it. Okay. And I see a couple of questions came. I'll just pick up some of them. See, this is an upgrade program. Okay, this has no implication on the offers that you already have in your hand. Even if you don't clear it, right, that is not going to have any implication on the offer that you got for a system engineer. Okay, that will be honored as Infosys has mentioned. Okay, so there will be no impact. And I think there are some questions around the coding assessment. Yes, coding assessment. There will be 3 questions. I'm just repeating again. It is going to be easy, medium, and hard of the complexity. Okay, once it is done, you will be invited for interview. Again, the interview, there will be some coding related questions, or the interview may ask you to do some coding. And of course, there will be some technical question based on your major. And of course, your communication skill also will be measured. Your analytical, logical with respect to problem solving, that also will be assessed. So these are the main thing that will be happening. Okay. Um, yeah, I think that's all from my side. Okay, I think most of them I have answered. I think some of the questions are coming in, but you don't need to worry about all those stuff. Okay, we will come back to you how the assessment, when, where, all those thing details will come back to you. My suggestion: don't worry too much about whether it's going to be work from home, work from office. It's going to be Mysore, Chennai. Forget about all those stuff. Okay, focus on next 3 weeks to enable yourself and get yourself updated or get yourself prepped up for the coding assessment. Okay, with that one, probably Rohini, I will hand over to you.
Yeah, Anant, just before Rohini takes over,
Hmm.
see, just wanted to let the candidates also know about one thing. So there are a lot of questions that keep on coming at such frequency regarding when are we getting the offer letter and what is the joining date. See, this call is not for all those issues. This call, like Anant said, is to try and give you an idea about what is going to happen in the next few weeks and how we can enable you to take up the upgrade test, right? So please listen more rather than having all these questions. And we are of some people are asking about offer letters when they are going to get. So this is all going to be discussed with you later after your graduation is done. All of you are still in the fourth year, right? So I would request all of you to take a deep breath, right? Listen to everything first, and we will have enough opportunities during the next 2 weeks to answer your queries regarding the process first, and eventually after the process is done, we'll then get into your onboarding part, which will happen only next year. Right? So please focus on what is being spoken about, and the test will be online. This is a question lot of you are asking. Most of you are asking. Test will be online. Interviews will happen in person. Right? That you can be sure of. With that, I think I'll hand it over to Rohini as well. Please listen to what is being told. It is very important for you to be able to upgrade yourself. Right. Thank you.
Thank you, Kirit and Anand. Hi, everyone. Good evening. I hope I'm audible. Kirit or Anant, one of you could confirm, please.
Yes, Rohini. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Great. Yeah, so good evening, everyone. To introduce myself, I'm a project manager in STG, Strategic Technology Group in Infosys, and really excited to have this discussion with you. I hope you have understood that this is an opportunity for you to move to a better role, have a better career prospect in Infosys, and hence this is going to be very important. And instead of just handing over an assessment, we thought it will be important to orient you towards it, help you understand what to expect in the assessment, and also prepare you to some extent. The reason we are doing is we are equally committed to ensuring that you succeed and you become part of our team. And that is the reason we are putting this effort to hand over this next 3 weeks of enablement sessions to all of you. And these sessions will be delivered by some of our industry experts in this team. They are mentors and they'll be walking you through the assessment format, giving you problems, solving it along with you, helping you understand what are the common mistakes people make. So, in all ways, you will be completely guided through this program. Just whatever Kirit and Anant mentioned, I just want to reiterate that your commitment is going to be extremely important. You have to give time from your end to attend these sessions and also practice from your end. It's not a matter of a long duration, right? It's just hardly a few weeks that could completely change your career. So, only request before I go through the schedule is please make sure whatever other commitments or things you have at your end, please keep it aside just for this short duration. I'm sure you will be able to do that if you're serious about this, and this will make a difference in your career. With that, I'll share my screen to walk you through the schedule, which you would have already received. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, Rohini. That's
Yeah. So, team, we will start with the first session tomorrow. It will be a program orientation where our mentor Shubham will talk to you about how the assessment format is going to be. We will talk about all the concepts that will be covered in this assessment because that will help you prepare from your end too and be prepared on what to expect. We'll talk about the common mistakes that are usually made during an assessment, which you could easily make even if you're competent enough. There are some mistakes that commonly there is a tendency for students to make, which we will talk about. We will also help you understand what is the methodology that you need to use to prepare for this assessment. So tomorrow's session is going to be extremely important because it will set the context to the entire program and help you understand how to approach this entire next 3 weeks of preparation. So please ensure you attend it. It's just a 1 hour session, 10 to 11. Please ensure you attend tomorrow's session. After the session, we will be releasing the practice test, the first practice test to all of you. It will be just one question. It's mandatory to attempt the test. You are not going to be assessed, or we are not going to consider the score in your final assessment. But we want to ensure that you mandatorily attend it, which also shows that you're serious about this program. And of course, it will enable you and help you practice better. So we will be releasing that test, and it will be open up to 26th of November. On 26th, which is next week, we will be in the evening 5:30. We will start with the discussion, where we will talk about the solution to this practice test. Then we go on to the first enablement session. Here, one of our mentors, Monirul, will talk to you about the various concepts related to data structures, algorithms, and efficient coding. These enablement sessions, there are 3 such enablement sessions, 1, 2, and 3, which will be on 27 November, 30 November, and 4th December. All are in the evenings, 5:30 to 7. One of the sessions is on a Saturday, 30th November. Yeah, so ensure that you attend all these 3 sessions. And after every session, you will be getting a practice test. So tomorrow we start with the first practice test. The second practice test is scheduled on 30th November, the next Saturday. And that will be followed by the third practice test, which will be on 7th of December. In between, we have also planned 2 mock tests. The difference between a practice test and a mock test is mock test will be more or less a similar environment to the actual assessment. There will be 3 questions, easy, medium, and difficult levels. So you will be able to have a complete similar simulation of the same environment that will help you understand the time that you have to take the test, and then how much are you able to attempt. Maybe you should look at the easy and medium first. All that approach we will anyway discuss in the session tomorrow. So these mock tests will help you completely familiarize with the actual test. So please Again, see, all these tests, if you ask us, we are expecting you to mandatorily take. I don't think there should be any reason why you should not attempt these, because these are for your practice, and this will also help you kind of better be prepared for the final assessment. So there will be 2 such tests, and attend the solution sessions of these tests, because there we will explain how you could have approached it, what would be the optimum solution, how maybe the mistakes that you could have made. All that will be discussed in detail. So ideally, by this time, once you attend these 3 practice sessions, 2 mock tests, and the 3 enablement sessions, you will be already in a very good position to kind of take the final assessment. And of course, you should do a lot of self-preparation also as much as possible. Attend these sessions, attend the solution sessions, and prepare to whatever extent you can from your end. And we really look forward to a lot of you clearing this assessment. If there are any questions, we can look into the chat, but that's all from my end about the schedule, Kirit.
Okay. Anything else, Rohini, or we are good?
We are good. Just looking into the questions that are coming in, coming at a very fast pace, so not able to.
That's fine.
Yeah. So 15 December is the final assessment as of now, right, Kirit? Would you like to confirm on that?
We can confirm it later, but because that is not going to be a big thing. Anyway, our focus is more from the enablement part of it. Let's focus on it.
Yes, hi, Ronnie. Yes, I was on another call. Yeah, so thank you so much, Rohini, for giving an overview of the entire process. I can see a lot of questions coming up as we speak. 15 December is going to be the test date, so that has been confirmed, and all the candidates can keep that in mind and work backwards towards the preparation level as well. There were a few questions about, and this is for Anant and Rohini. There were a couple of colleges that have requested that they had a examination on, which is sometimes clashing with the sessions that we've prepared. So can we, is there an alternative? We will definitely look into it internally, and then we will come back to your placement cell, right? So all the questions that are being asked here in terms of what are the alternatives in that case, you can please reach out to your placement officer, and we are in touch with them. We have recently met them on campus, so we will clear all the doubts. Okay. Any other questions that are standing out? Anant or Rohini, Mohit, anything else that? See, the questions seem to be coming at such a fast pace that it's very hard to catch up with.
Yeah, some questions about the assessment we will cover in detail tomorrow. The criteria, what is the, how many you need to attempt, how you need to approach the problem, how can you be sure that you have cleared it. So all those indicators and detailed discussions we will have with our mentor tomorrow.
See, I hope everybody is able to see the chat box, right? I don't think anybody is able to read a single question there. And like I mentioned earlier, please take a deep breath. This is a 2 week orientation program. You will eventually get all your answers, but the focus should very clearly be on learning. We have, like Anant has mentioned, this is just 1% of our entire workforce, which is best of the best, like we say. They are taking out the time to try and enable you and try and give you an opportunity to start your career in a much better way. So please make sure you use that. Listen to every session carefully. Don't have so many questions in your mind. It's all going to be fine, trust me. Your placement officer is going to help you. Please walk into TNP and ask all the questions you have. Right? We will help you. There are provisions that we'll give you to directly reach out as well and answer any questions that you might have. But this call is to just give you an overview of the program and give you the intent behind the program. And that part we have covered. Right? Anything else? Any last thoughts, Rohini, Anand, Mohit?
No, I think we just started. We will be connecting with them on regular. I think we are good. I think close.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you all for joining. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Rohini. Thanks, Anand.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Kirit, Mohit.
Thank you. Thank you.